Alrighty, what up my YouTube peeps, how's it going? Cam BXNY here, now me. Alright friends, well welcome back to the channel. I'm out here hanging out on my balcony. Just relaxing. I don't really get to come out here too often. I think everybody likes the idea of a balcony, but maybe don't often sit out in their balcony. Like I've been out in this balcony a few times. I put some what's it called, Christmas lights up. That's the lighting I got right here. I rigged it up to this floor stomper switch. Off, on. Well, anyway, I'm just relaxing out here. Hitting up the mod. I got clear American lime, non-alcoholic. It's just basically carbonated water with a hint of lime. They sell this at Walmart. Pretty awesome. It's an acquired taste. Like, you really gotta get used to it. So, I'm vaping. I'm gonna give it up soon. It's got me too relaxed, and now that I'm on this YouTube venture, I'm really trying to really hustle and motivate myself and just keep on my grind and always constantly, talk to you guys, So, but hey, I'm relaxing, and there's not going to be any editing on this because I want to give you the authentic experience of hanging with Cam. You hanging with me. Funny thing is, right across from me is another chair. This thing actually is a recliner. I should probably hit it up, but I'm backed up against the wall. But I got a little cool lounge table over here I can kick my feet up in. Something I can't do in Israel. Remember my last video, or 2 videos ago? Can't do this in Israel. I didn't explain. I still don't know the significance of it, but it has something to do with showing off the bottom of your feet. You can't do that. And I don't really know if it's feet specifically or shoes in combination with shoes. I don't know. Who knows? If you're from Israel, or you are of Israeli descent and you have an answer for this, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm just hanging out. It's like 3:30 in the morning right now, and everybody's asleep. I most likely will never do this in the middle of the daytime because, nosy neighbors, man. They want to be all up in the sauce and, oh, what are you doing over there? YouTube? So, it's just me and you. We're hanging out. Let me revise something that I mentioned in a past video. Complimenting your adversaries. That's a bogus idea, and I get it, but for one, that should be obvious. This is my revision one that should be obvious. If somebody like always constantly pisses you off and you cannot even like get through one conversation without like going at each other's necks, just stay away from that person. Like, funny thing is, in Jamaican dancehall culture, they talk about I don't beg for friends, and New Yorkers are kind of like that, you know. Like, I guess I kind of get have that mentality because right now I'm in an apartment, and eventually, when I look for a house, I don't want any neighbors. I want the closest neighbor to be like a block away. Like, I don't want to have to greet a neighbor every day and it's going to be monotonous. Like, I don't want the possibility of a neighbor just being all up in my business and stuff, you know. I'd rather not deal with that. So, um, and just because you're neighbors, like, doesn't mean you should be friends. Doesn't mean that you have to be friends. So, in that notion, like, I don't want to beg for your friendship. Like, leave me alone. Like, what's up? And that's it. You know? So, if you can, however, manage to hold down the conversation without going at each other's necks, then yeah, I really recommend finding some sort of middle ground, something that you people could talk about, and you know, maybe there might come a time where it might come up organically, and you might be able to say, hey, I like those tires on your car, like those are pretty cool. Maybe one day I can get those for my car, or you know, when I'm in the market for those type of wheels for my car, maybe I hit you up and you give me some pointers on what to look out for. Why not? You know, it gets people working together and being nice to each other. Yep. It's peaceful out here. I mean, I hear a lot of AC units. Man, there's a heat wave going on. We talked about this earlier. Heat wave going on. Um, Meteorologists talking nonsense about oppressive heat. It was crazy hot earlier, and then it poured, like it rained really, really, really hard. You know? So yeah, I really like these things. Like, if you're the type of person that gets down on hookah, um, stop the hookah. You're ultimately breathing in that charcoal. Like it, definitely, if you're like the type of person to get down on hookah and you're like doing these crazy deep inhales to get clouds like this, you're definitely gonna pull up um, some like bits of charcoal, and it's a no-brainer. You don't want that in your system. Um, so yeah, like I love rolling out to parties, and there might be hookah and all this stuff, and these people are going like this. Man, you saw that? It's a big cloud, right? And I'm like, that's not nearly as big of a cloud um, as like a lot of my friends chuck. I got a lot of friends that are like heavy in this vape life, but I just do it to relax and just chill out, you know, like. Oh, by the way, you guys from New York City, specifically the Bronx, you peeped the Extreme hat? Pretty cool, right? Got it from this store in Westchester Square. It's pretty cool. Let me check if I'm still recording, actually. I am still recording. That noise that you just heard, I was actually trying to undo the LCD screen in the back. I got my camera mounted on a Tech AK-2000, the gimbal, and unfortunately, like, having your camera mounted on the gimbal, like, any slight changes to the camera configuration can, like, offset the balance of the gimbal. I'm using the gimbal off. I'm using the gimbal on the off mode right now. Like, it's not turned on. Yeah, it's not turned on. Because I don't need it to be on it. It holds perfectly still just like that. I was trying to undo the LCD screen back there because, like, if you pull the screen away from the body of the camera, like, it helps with the overheating. Like, I got a mirrorless Sony a6000, and it's a great camera. It's phenomenal. I really recommend it to you people out there if you're just starting out on YouTube or making family videos and stuff. But this camera, it overheats. The microphone is not so good. There's no external microphone setup. I will, however, record with this same camera and an external microphone later on in my channel when I get around to it. And I have a way around it. I have a Atomos Ninja Blade monitor that I have a 1 terabyte SATA hard drive, and there's a audio input, so that is where I plug in my Rode mic. I have a passive audio Rode mic, and I think a seismic mic preamp. So that was my previous setup before I actually started the channel. So there's not much production value in my videos nowadays. I just record on my camera, transfer to my computer or my phone, and upload it onto YouTube. Later on, when I'm actually recording with the monitor and the mic preamp and the mic, then I'll start editing. It's just time consuming. I'll get around to it. But also, if you notice, most of my videos are done in my car when I'm out and about during the day. I feel like I have the most motivation to do my work in the car. Not so much at home, because when I get home at the end of the night, I just want to watch some TV and just chillax, and at home, like, I got stuff I gotta take care of, like dishes and trash, and also on a personal level, since you and I just hanging out on my balcony, and you're already at my place. I have a family. Recording here. Yeah, I have a family. I have a wife. I have a 1-year-old daughter. There's a lot of baby stuff around in the house, and I don't really want to show that on camera. I don't really want to show that on YouTube, and it kind of looks messy, and it's not a mess like a week old spaghetti and meatballs on the plate on the coffee table. It's not that type of mess. It's like toys all around the place. There's like baby products all over the place. Like a box of wipes. There's like thermometers and like nose Frida, if you know what that is. It's like a tube that you put in your mouth in one end, and then you hold it up to your baby's nostril, and like you suck out the boogers. I got a lot of like little trinkets like that around the house that like I don't really care to like show it to YouTube. Yeah, man, I got my desk. My desk used to be in the second bedroom, and then my wife wanted to turn it into the nursery. And my daughter's already 1 year old, and like she's already a year old, and like she still hasn't slept in her crib yet. Like, I mean, she has like probably 3 times in the last couple of days, but like she is basically storage. Like, it's a really nice nursery. My wife painted the walls pink, and we have a really nice, expensive crib that my mom shelled out money for, with the dresser, and it's a crib that you like converted 3 different times so that the bed will last till like my daughter's like 10, you know. Very awesome, generous gift from my mom, and I thank her all the time. She's great. Let's see, what else? Oh, so my desk used to be in the second bedroom. That was my office. I had a pull-out couch in there. I had a TV set up in there with cable, direct TV. I had all my game systems in there. Like, it was the ultimate chill pad. It just needed like a refrigerator. That would be pretty cool, right? The only thing is that I never really got down in there. Like, I really wanted to start making videos in there, but like in these apartments, man, like if you're not running the AC or the fan on, like you're gonna hear every little like conversation and noise and stuff. So I didn't I didn't want to do it just yet, in that room. And now I moved my desk off into my master bedroom, and there's space, but like I also kind of feel like, man, there's a lot of clutter in here, and I don't know. Sometime I'll get around to cleaning up the desk. I got a lot of stuff on my desk. I got a Kai MPK for a little while I was home with my leg injury. I was thinking about making beats. Not to sell, not to become a producer really, but just to try my hand at making beats. And it's very tedious, so I didn't get very far with that. So I got that on my desk. I got a bunch of other crap on my desk. I got camera equipment on my desk. bunch of stuff. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'm gonna cut this video short, and I'm gonna film part 2 in another couple of minutes. So I'll catch you in a minute. Peace.